Sussexes face nightmare. Has Meg cry bitterly as popularity at all-time low after released Spare. Harry and Meghan Markle's popularity in the United States has fallen after the publication of Spare. A poll taken by the firm Redfield and Wilton Strategies has found Prince Harry's popularity fell by 45 points between December 5 and January 16. December 5 was the week before the Sussexes Netflix documentary aired, and January 16 marked the end of the first week after the publication of Spare. During the same period, approval of King Charles III and Queen Consort Camilla and Prince William and Princess Kate also fell, although not by the same amount. Speaking to The Times, journalist Christopher Anderson said, "The Netflix documentary marked a turning point. There was the torrent of complaints, many of which seemed, for want of a better word, petty. The whining did not go over well with Americans." Alongside the general public, reports suggest Harry and Meghan are falling out of favor with the American glitterati. American royal commentator and host of the Today for Daily podcast Kinsey Schofield told The Times, "I work with several publicists in LA and they say that Harry and Meghan aren't considered for high-profile events because the fear is that all eyes will be on them and that will take away from the cause. I think people are starting to hesitate in associating with them because they seem to be a dramatic pair that fixates on the negative. This isn't the first time Harry and Meghan have been considered as distractions in recent weeks. This factor is reportedly also under consideration in regard to their presence, or lack of, at the coronation of King Charles III. Reports suggest the king is hoping to convince the Sussexes to attend the coronation, due to occur on May 6, as their presence would be less of a distraction than their absence. Sources have told the Mail on Sunday the king has asked the Archbishop of Canterbury to act as an intermediary between the royal family and the Sussexes in the hope of making a deal. Part of the deal could include prominent seating at the ceremony and assurances they would be able to keep their titles. As in the United States, the popularity of Harry and Meghan has also fallen in the UK, and their attendance of the coronation in May looks uncertain. Like the Britons, Americans also seem to be fed up with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's repeated stunts as they have urged the couple to return to the UK. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are causing huge damage to their reputation by allegedly making their and royal family's private life public for dollars. Harry and Meghan have suffering a fresh nightmare as their US popularity plummets. One royal expert has advised the couple to move back to the UK. "I am going to tell you something you do not want to hear. In the States the conversation is Harry and Meghan need to apologize and they need to move back to the UK," said LA-based royal expert Kinsey Schofield. She added, "That is what we are saying here in America, that they need to move back to the UK. I know that is the last thing Brits want." Americans have realized the only interesting thing about the Sussexes was their connection to other royals, the host of the Today for Daily podcast told GB News. "They don't provide anything, and I think that what we liked about them was their relation to the British royal family, so I think that they've got to be closer to the British royal family," the commentator continued. Ms. Schofield went on, "Americans are waiting for them to begin their life of service, and the problem with fame, which Meghan Markle has chased all of her life, is that the bigger you get, the more the public holds you accountable." Harry's popularity fell by 45 points between December 5 and January 16. December 5 was the week before the Sussexes Netflix documentary aired, and January 16 marked the end of the first week after the publication of Spare. During the same period, approval of King Charles III and Queen Consort Camilla and Prince William and Princess Kate also fell, although not by the same amount. Speaking to The Times, journalist Christopher Anderson said, "The Netflix